lot of times discipline is suppression. So we are
Yes.
disciplined not to do something because of the negative characteristics of it, but that actually is suppressing why it's negative for us in the first place. Social media is such a great one. People are always taking breaks on it,
Yep.
but then usually coming back to it, or even the people that decide to give it up completely haven't dealt with why did social media bother you in the first place?
Well, and whatever, social media, whatever painful part of your inner world it was helping you deal with,
Yeah,
you're probably just replacing it with something else.
exactly.
You know, but I remember what you told me. I don't know if you remember this, but you told me around social media, you said, don't focus on stopping doing it. Instead, when you find yourself going to your phone, instead of just slapping your hand and saying, "Bad Brian, what are you doing?" Get curious with it.
Yeah.
And ask yourself, well, what is this? What am I feeling right now?
Yeah. One of my students, because we have an alumni group and we were talking about I'm starting to put like questions on there to get people interacting more. And we had one question that we were talking about, and it was about our relationship with social media. And one of my students said she has started doing compassion scrolling, where she'll like sit with herself in compassion, connected to her true self, and go through scrolling as a opportunity to connect with herself, to understand what's hurting, to understand what's helping. Like she would pay attention to what she's getting out of it and why does she go towards it? Because it's not just all bad. We're actually getting needs
No,
met from
right.
it too, but
Yeah.
we're not aware of it because we're just in the scrolling with no pause, rest to actually pay attention to what we're doing. So, like what we're talking about today is so huge in the sense of until we pause and rest, we're not going to be able to actually recognize why we're turning to social media in the first place. We just slap our hands and say social media is bad, takes your time, causes a lot of triggers, a lot of distress, instead of saying, hey, what is it inside of me that is actually getting a need met from social media?